Okay. Oh man. Okay. I need to see something. YouTube. Hi. This stream is not buffering. Okay, huge. Hi everyone. Not clickbait? Is this real? Yeah, sorry. I'm also just like trying to look at what other people are saying online, but I can't really see anything. Hopefully, I'm praying for the best. Oh, I'm on the wrong stream on OBS here. Wait, 1 second. Select stream. Okay. We beat Canto 7 dungeon in 38 minutes, guys. Alright, I'm gonna... This is a replay. Okay, let's get into this. You're leaving again? You have something to do? Alright, see you soon, Snot Guy. Yeah, I'm really praying. I think I gotta, like... go, like, in this Canto, in this dungeon, because I'm scared. Okay. My old friend has told me that you are a second kindred. I gotta get this moving. No more talking about aluminium. Second kindred, whatever art thou referring to? And my fellow fixers here have warned me that I mustn't leave the confines of this chamber. Do my eyes not remind you of anything? Prithee, do not glare at me with such terrifying gaze. Oh my gosh, the red gaze? Top one now. Dungeon speedrun over set. We'll beat the dungeon every 38 minutes. You think I got the boss? And then we'll just keep replaying it for 4 hours. I think I can do it. Today we got this. And there remains still 1,708 adventures of mine to embark upon. On the morrow, I shall depart alongside the Trey Association, and the day after that with the Hannah Association. Then, the fixers on these posters, they're all from at least several decades ago. It is as my fellow told me, so much of her slumbers. Even her instinctive craving for blood. The red bum. The dungeon's so peak, Simaema replayed it 5 times. It's crazy. The boss is easy? Okay. The abnormalities are not. Interesting. Your adventures with them are unimportant. You won't have to listen to these fixers anymore, because doesn't an adventure guided by me, a fixer bestowed with the title of color, sound much better than any of that? Oh shit. He got her. He knows. Teruzai showing up. Always here to defend Verg. You know what? After Canto 6, I can't slander him. He did come in clutch. He gave something up for us. I don't know what he did, but he gave something up for us. Are blood fiends eyes he killed? That's an interesting thing. I was thinking, I'm like, okay, wait, blood fiends have red eyes too. Wait. And before this Canto 9 team steamrolls this dungeon. Thou. Oh my gosh. Wait, that's Don Quixote. That thou art a color? I have heard mention of such a thing from the magazines. That it is a title, an honor given only to the finest fixers. I have heard tell that only a very, very few fixers have been granted such extolment, for it hath been but a brief moment since such honor was established. Ha, I see that you wish to put every little bit of your past to sleep, even that smell of blood. I will respect your decision and treat you accordingly. Yes, I am the guide who will bring you all to the right path. Who's all? Who is all? Those eyes of his. I wonder who his old friend is. I guess I won't really ask, but I'm like, I feel it probably hasn't been mentioned, like, expanded upon yet in the story, I assume. I feel like we're getting little tidbits about Verg, but not too much. Leviathan. Oh, it's in that sort of stuff. It wasn't in. Wait, it wasn't in Leviathan? Bait used to be believable. Is that the red mist? You must come with me, for this journey demands your company. In return, when the time is right, the promised timepiece shall come to be by your side. Promised? Yes. You are bound by a promise, just as I am. So, gasp! Remember these eyes. Remind yourself time and again, every time you look into these eyes that hold the blood of a generation higher than your own. I have nary clue as to whatever it is that... I speak of the promise that will one day return you when the time is right. Remember it, so that the unforgettable promise will one day return to you, so that you may keep it when the time comes, even as it eludes you now. That is the condition of your adventure. If you are willing to accept these terms, then speak your name to me. Her little shoesies. The only piece of lore you have about his friend in Limbus are his passives and skill names. Oh. It is in Leviathan? Okay. Huge. Is that the black hole in the gacha? Read Leviathan and you'll have my soul. I will. Is it available online somewhere? I feel like I've asked this before. I can look into it. But yeah, I would like to read it. Oh yeah, Distortion Detectives about different people, yeah. Don Quixote. Thou mayest know me as Don Quixote. No. Oh shit. Okay. No, that is not my name. Sanson. Who is Sanson? Oh right, he's the blue guy. The name in the bottom of her shoes, yeah. Okay. I can't remember what voice I gave that guy at all. Indeed, Sanson. Indeed, Sancho. I think it's something up there. For all that passion you joined the adventure with, you were nothing but a pretender with a borrowed name. There was but a singular path in your adventure. The blue group. Give her the vampire accent, I beg. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. I bet. Oh my gosh. What the hell? The path laid by his teachings. Sanson Gilius? Sanson is actually a red bum larper, it's true. The path laid by his teachings. Sancho, I have conceived an idea most ingenious. Did I call it? Their names are too close where I keep... I'm like, wait, did I say the right name? Why is his mask over Verg? I don't know. If these are Donkey's memories, maybe that has something to do with it. Okay. Alright, I'll give her the accent. Please. Wait, I'm here to suck your blood. Please don't.
혈기 전쟁에 참전해 보려 한다.
I intend to take part in the Blood Fiend War. You don't mean...
그래.
Indeed, I shall stand with the humans. Brother! We shall steal God's shoes, Sancho. I've conceived an idea most ingenious. Okay. Not everyone is going to like your ingenious idea. Odd, you sound rather unsurprised by my suggestion. Did you know that I would suggest as such? Heroic, energetic. Sancho's memories, yeah, I guess so. I had a feeling that you'd be saying something like that soon. Of course, the elders will come to lecture me or try to convince me otherwise. I know if anyone would have the accent, it would be the OG Don Quixote, but but I just want to give him Don Quixote's voice but lower, you know? Sancho, expect many, many guests. Thus, the voice acting might be fire. Wait, true. Yes, I will prepare. I will prepare cookies baked with cinnamon. The venerated elder of B Corp can't seem to stop coughing upon ingesting one of these. Cinnamon. 11. I'm British and a vampire. It's true. I've been hiding my truth from you this whole time. Big Quixote. I had intended to suggest that you inform all of them of my absence and lock up the castle gates. Yet, I find your suggestion more enticing. Do British vampires drink only tea? That's a good... I feel like... I mean, vampires... That would be kind of epic, though. Imagine if you could just drink tea instead of blood. Sign me up. I'll be a vampire, thank you. However, what truly concerns me is the resistance from your children. You needn't worry then. They are my family. They are my family. I am certain they will understand. That brings me to a question, however. Sancho, how is it that you are still without kindreds of your own? Tea leaves steeped in blood? They drink tea out of pee. It could be fire. Dupe Quixote. It's like, how much blood do they really need? Has the game answered this question? Like, would just like a few drops in like a cup of tea, would it be enough? His kindred, yeah, they will understand and obey. Yeah, I guess, right. It's not even, listen, as much as they loved him, if they're his kindred, they kind of have no choice but to, like, obey. Because of the whole thing where it's literally engraved in them that they can't go against someone above them in the hierarchy. Wait, they need all the blood? Oh, got it. I want my Hongler plushie now! I also want a Don Quixote plushie, but I didn't know about the game when they were on order, so whatever. You will manifesting the Ryoshu plushie for you, Mizuno. I enjoy solitude. I wish to live the rest of my life looking forward and only forward. I would rather not have anyone tag along behind me. Realness? Speak to me again. Speak to me again should that change. It will not, but I will. These four... Sorry. These four will be a long and difficult one. Difficult, because we will have to slay our own kind. I'm adding too many V's, I think. Indeed, it shall be.
하지만
Yet, if we may break their faiths only by breaking their skulls,
그 나름대로
then it shall be a war worth fighting for.
그리고 말이다.
Now that we are discussing this particular subject, Sancho,
아마 보나마나
should the war
그 전쟁은
end,
내가
well,
이기겠지만
in my victory, of course, obviously. Of course. Sure, sure. Voice acting 12 out of 10. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Flashback to Cassetti. Right. That's true. Cassetti did run away. My headcanon is that it would fight off burglars trying to rob you. That's so cute. My little Don Quixote plushie.
전쟁이
Justice.
끝나고 나면
Anyway, should the war end,
모두가
I
행복할 수 있는
intend to
장소를
build a
만들
place in which everyone may be happy. It's not possible, bro. Your dreams of grandeur is not possible, I fear. Happy?
왜 그런 표정이?
What is that expression on your face? It has been eons since that word left my lips.
기억나느냐?
Do you recall that place? This amusement park she spoke of? The place where people scream and shudder not from fear, but from joy. Papa John may be the strongest first kindred low-key. Did I say Papa John? I mean Papa Don? Yeah, is there another first kindred? Wait, I thought it was only him. But I could have just missed something. They're probably blood fiends stronger than him? Oh, I didn't realize. They're just not shown? Okay. Got it, got it. This is the kind of place I intend to build. I still don't quite understand how one screams for from joy.
그곳에는 말이지.
In that land, Sancho,
지긋지긋한
there won't
싸움도
be any wearisome battles to fight. No constant fear of getting devoured.
오로지
There shall be only laughter. He's a little stupid. Laughter. Yeah, she. So the White Knight. She's a girly. Papa John. John Limbus. First kindred is the kindred of the progenitor of blood fiends, who has unlimited slots for. Oh right, I guess. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Got it. Sancho selling pizza to the blood fiends. He's like, it has a tomato sauce. It's close enough, right? Laughter. No, I was not a part of your family. I suppose I had once looked forward to the realization of his ambitions. As an observer, of course. In this binary world, which has availed us with only two choices. To slaughter humans, or to hide underground like rats. He alone was the dreamer who conceived of a third option. Yet, that was no laughter I saw there. They were wailing so intensely that it had long turned into something that only resembled laughter. Don Quixote built a Papa John's instead of an amusement park. I think this Canto would be one node if it had been a Papa John's. They would have all been like, yay! Yummers! Look at the barber on the lower left. Dog, this my barber. My haircut cooked. Is this sweet, right? The sauce is blood? Yeah. Sanson is worse than Guido. Donkey looks so cute here. Hi, Sancho. I mean, a lot of these blue... my favorite blue guy was the guy on the boat. The one from Ishmael's chapter. That was a fire blue guy. Who's your favorite of the Blue Man group? The freaking boat guy. Let us out of here, or crush our heads. No, you won't be leaving this place. You won't find death either. Many guests will be lining up to pay a visit to La Mancha Land soon. You recall your missions, yes? Though it has been 200 years, I don't suppose you had a moment go by without remembering them. Humans, here again. It's a festival. The festival's not over.
사람은
Can people change?
바뀔 수 있을 것이라 믿었지.
Which donkey voice should I give this? I mean, I guess this is Sancho's voice. The Indigo Elder. Yes! My beautiful Indigo Elder. Slow ass streamer. Yeah, I'm not sure if this stream is what latency it's at. I fear there's a chance that that the latency is actually is lower or higher than it was before because of the I just set up this stream really quick. Anyway, voice acting 20 out of 10. Thanks. Bro, I'm like anyway, Sancho is the Spanish vampire. I'll keep it as Sancho. I'll keep it as Sancho. The rating is getting higher. Okay. Chat rate. I once thought they could.
길고 힘든 싸움이 시작될 거다.
A long, painful battle lies ahead of us. You're doing a fast,
우리를
clear
원망하는
start for
혈기들도
MD, you
있을 거야.
fine?
아주 많겠지.
Ah, okay. Indigo Elder's secret blue guy? Is he not? I think he is a blue guy, right? He's indigo, but indigo is like a shade of blue. Unless I'm crazy. Alright. Clearly you do not know what goes on in the back of Papa John's, oh the horrors. Have you worked at Papa John's, Taruzai? Wait, Taruzai? That's crazy. I've never worked in food service, so I actually can't say. I've worked retail, though. The blood fiends that will hate... Oh, what? The blood fiends that will hate and despise us will be countless. Their hatred will be inconceivable. He just has blue clothes?
동족의
Oh.
배신자라고 앞다투어.
He's not a part of the blue bums? Oh, not me thinking he was blue. My bad. The Indigo Elders solos everyone in the Blue Man group then. I fear. Oh, right, they had a different guy. They had a butterfly guy show up, didn't they? Yeah. Indigo Elders solos Blue Man group. My bad. They will call us traitors to our own kind.
인간을
They will claim that our nature cannot change, that our existence is destined to prey upon humans, something they accept as an immutable truth. We will be forced to sever our bonds with whom we had shared our suffering for centuries, those who feel the very same disease that ails us.
서로의 유일한
Our only our only kindred spirits in this lonely world.
그러니까
Thus, now is your final chance. If you do not wish to participate, if you refuse, then I will not stop you.
그럼
I refuse. Oh.
잤어?
Has she gone mad? Oh my days. The Damien with the ominous 7 man. Actually, the assistant is my favorite from the Blue Man group. Siente la Hora. Verg over... Man, #1 assistant hater over here. I have a kitty sleeping next to me. Okay. Hi, Barber. You're so cuteness. Well,
진짜로?
wait, really?
그렇게 말해도
I demand you
안
be
나을
kinder to him.
거였으니까?
He isn't a blue guy either? Why are we talking about him? I thought he was blue. I thought he was blue and that's why we were talking about him. I can't remember who's blue, I'm sorry. I can't remember who's blue. I loved him because of his yap, I'm sorry. I know you won't let me go anyway.
가족이라는 게
Just as a child cannot stop being an offspring of their parent, even if they wish they were. Bro, Priest is suffering.
그날
Help him! Help him!
전 죽은 목숨
Her name is Nicolina. On that day, when the machine purge took place, I was already a dead man.
어버이의
The will of the Father is the will of my own. Oh, I'm sure. I haven't had the chance to sharpen my scissors as of late. I'll enjoy this.
그래. 우리 돌싱이야.
Very well. What of you, dear Dulcinea? Hi, Dulcinea. I guess Dulcinea has a name. Oh, Brett from the Blood Fiends announcers. Ah. Yo, hi Cromer. Welcome to the stream. Sancho's 2 Apples doll, literally. Her being completely covered by Dulcinea is so funny. Oh, also we get to see their faces. We didn't see their faces before, right? Kurimbro? I don't... Dulcinea.
그러던가요.
Do as you will.
뜻에 따라줘서 기쁘구나. 그럼
I am
어떨까?
very glad to have my children stand by my side.
다들 너무 걱정하지
Worry
마.
not, for I am the strongest there is, as you must all be well aware.
그러니 우리가 고민해야 할
Instead,
건
worry about what is to come once the war ends in our victory.
어떻게
Worry about our lives thereafter, about how we will live on.
어떻게 살아갈 생각인지.
Well, how will you live on?
잘은
I do
모르겠지만
not know as of yet.
지금보다는
However, I suppose
즐겁게 살아갈 수
we
있지
should be
않을까
able to lead a more joyous life than we do now.
누군가를
To
죽이지
live
않고
without our
살아갈 수
fates
있는
bound to murder of a fellow living being. Wouldn't you agree that such a life would be a better one? You have finally returned to me, my Sancho. The priests were kind of covered though. I don't think for Dulcinea. I don't remember seeing her face. Nicolina was wearing a mask for sure. But Dulcinea, like, her face was just kind of like not shown. I think. Curiambro? Curiambro? Oh, that's the priest's name? Nicolina? Yeah, she's so pretty. But I could be wrong. I could have just forgotten their faces. I don't know. They can only stand by your side. They're mind-controlled realness. Dulcinea. That's what I'm saying, ain't it? Ain't it? Okay. My Sancho. What joyous day this is, to have all my children by my side once again. Right, very joyous. Have you said your greetings? You do not know how much we all long to see you again, Sancho. Slow ass streamer. Hell, my streamer is so slow. Dulcinea. Dulcinea. What have they done to you? Ah, this? So Joyce, he doesn't even smell exactly. I wonder who their parents are. When I could no longer count the name of stakes that have broken my flesh, when the counting itself lost its meaning, I saw a light in the sky, and this melded into my body. A light in the sky? Could he be talking about a golden bough? Then there must have been a lobotomy court branch here, and the golden bough within resonated with his... Do you mean Nea? Dulcinea? Dulcinea? That seems... Ah. Don Quixote slowly walked toward the man who spoke in sedate voice. This is the third time someone's been impaled by the golden stick? Oh man. This is true. Everyone suddenly wants to be impaled by this damn golden bough. Yes? Oh, okay. Correct. I know we're both Kathy and Heathcliff impaled. Mizuno's like, finally, Dulcinea. 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 Fast ass streamer. Don Quixote slowly walked toward the man who spoke in a sedate voice. That's the fathoms of ego. We should go after her now. We woke up from our dumbfounded silence at the sudden turn of events and hurriedly followed her inside. So for being... No, you don't have to apologize, Gray. It's okay. You can show up whenever you want. And follow her inside. Bro, can you believe it's been over an hour and we've only done the intro? It's been like 40 minutes at least. No, yeah, I am gonna take a bite out of this toast though. One second, and blow my nose. I'm gonna mute for 1 second. I'm sorry your friend was having a hard time. It's good you were there to help them out, though. I've definitely been in that situation many times. My closest friend has a lot of issues, and I love them dearly. But yeah, sometimes you gotta, you know, put other things to the side. It happens. Not a bagel today. Oh, goodbye, Mizuno. Thanks for coming to the stream. It was nice having you here. Okay. It's so much harder to chew this toast. Oh my god. I ran out of bagels, okay? I need to go grocery shopping. I don't have any bagels. It's fucked up, I know. I miss my bagels because this toast is actually much harder to chew on. Damn it. You need more Kathy's Eye? The dungeon of pure torture. Sleepy and Limbus rotted. Alright. Is that really the same girl who embarrassed herself in a duel against the sink fixer? How is she killing so many blood fiends with such little effort? Every time a blood bag or a blood fiend approached anywhere near her, Don Quixote struck them down with blinding blitz. Her aura, bro. Her freaking aura. Yogurt. Oh my gosh, not the yogurt toast. I'm scared. Okay, I need to take another bite. Actually, I'm hungry. Hi, Ripper. Welcome to the stream. Wait, that's a Sans profile picture? Yeah, I low-key forgot Shichun is here too. Okay. Wait, yeah, her lance is fire? Her lance is cooking? Sorry, oh my gosh. Wait, 1 second. I don't want to, like, chew into the mic. Okay, I'm good. Was she hiding her strength? No, that doesn't seem right. But she's a blood fiend? Oh, everyone just found out, right? How absurd! That creature who deceived us with the false name Don Quixote was a blood fiend all along? Hiding and lurking, pretending to be human? That's enough. Don't you think that's too much? I could be much worse if I wanted to be, but I have enough sense to hold myself back in front of the executive manager. Alright. Otis did not hide her disgust. She looked toward Faust with that very same expression. La-di-da-di-da. Sorry. Okay. The top brass of the company must have already been aware of this, obviously. Of this blood fiend hiding in our ranks like a snake, biding her time for a chance to sink her teeth into us. Whatever. God forbid Don Quixote do anything. Sancho aura farming? Yeah. But those stories we saw earlier, she wasn't hiding it. She really believed that she was human, that her name was Don Quixote. See, that's my girl. According to these stories we saw earlier, everything she's told us up to this point was a lie. Everything we've known about her was a lie. At what point is it no longer a lie, though? You know what I mean? Like, she's been living like this for so long. Is it really a lie? How many humans do you think this blood fiend has killed in the past? 0! It's actually... Yeah, I don't think anyone cared aside from Otis. Actually funny. They're like, okay. And... It's like, I mean, you know, Otis fought on the winning side on the war, so you know. Kind of says, I feel like it makes sense that she's the only one that would, be like... Yeah, they're surprised, but they're not mad about it. Yeah. I understand the duplicitous nature of this company, yes. However, to subject me and the executive manager to such a high-risk situation and to just let it happen is... We have never just let it happen. Yeah. It's like a pretty significant... Interesting. Dad literally said, we fight for humans. No harming them. Yeah. Fine. What now, then? She doesn't like to be lied to. That's fair. But, yeah. I don't, it's like, I think about, it's like, I don't know. I feel like I wouldn't be mad. I would also just be surprised in this situation. Because, like, clearly this person is not the same Don Quixote, you know? But it's like... I'm not gonna be like, how dare you get mad that a person you're close to isn't like what you thought they were, I guess. You haven't read the Odyssey, so you have no clue what it'd be like. Me either. I feel like it'd be kind of cool to read it, but alas. Yeah, Faust, what's going on out here? She ain't gonna be honest in her Canto. Otis's Canto is just gonna be like 10 million war crimes. You're gonna be like, what the fuck? It seems that we're not here to eradicate La Mancha Land, because from where I'm standing, it looks like we're only helping it come together. Don Quixote. Hi. That is not my name. That is the name of my father. Don Quixote's red eyes shimmer threateningly at Sinclair. The very same eyes I never wish to see again. Hi, Don Quixote. Sancho, you... I see. Not even you could change. Not even a little. No, I haven't. Nothing changed. Look at me. Your Roshinante has suppressed me for but a passing moment. I'm still the same blood-sucking blood fiend who can only survive without bleed. Who cannot... What? I'm like seeing different words. I don't know what I'm doing. Blood fiend who cannot survive without bleeding others. Voice acting 25 out of 10 though. Shanawo, the glaze never stops. I can't take this seriously with the accent. Fair. Otis's Canto is gonna be war crimes, PTSD, lies, war crimes, PTSD, mind breaking, torture. And yeah, I think also, yeah, I think as Shanawo mentioned, Nethery, I think also war crimes. think you really need to make sure we don't miss that part. Just as how your La Mancha land regressed to nothing but a hunting ground for us to prey on humans. Yes, it has. I was wrong. People can't change. Bro, I feel like it's like people can change, but like there are some things that it's like kind of like survival is a thing that cannot be changed, you know? Wasn't PTSD already Ishmael's Canto? I mean, it was also Gregor's Canto too. Who said they can't all have PTSD? Hi VI Perseus. Welcome to the stream. TikTok, TikTok, TikTok. Yeah, and let's not forget war crimes. Yeah. PTSD in every Canto. I fear. I actually fear. Limbus Company, PTSD the game. We have no choice but to live shackled onto the path dictated by this disease. My family, whom I love so much, have tried to convince me to turn me to their side. Yet, I was too slow. I was the only one who didn't understand until it was too late. I do love the trope of a well-meaning king or queen. Let's go women. Sorry, a well-meaning leader who is just like who's naive, you know? And like everyone around them is like, I love this person so much. I love this person so much, and they're so well-meaning and they have such high hopes, but they are naive. They cannot, like, we can't, but they follow them anyways, even though they know that, like, you know, it's such a good trope that's so sad. And Ishmael's Canto was revenge. It was revenge, actually. That's true. Like Heathcliff. Wait a minute. Wait. It's so interesting because like Heathcliff was like he had revenge on his bat, like that, but that seemed like a little secondary to our boy. My voice acting has its usual energy. Was my voice acting not as energetic earlier? It's kind of hard to tell. I'm not gonna lie. Like I've woken up a bit more now. At the beginning, I was really like, what am I? What's happening? And they're also mind controlled 11. That is true. That's true. I eat it and healed my SP. That's true too. I had 2 bites of toast, so we're living until it was too. Nicolina, Curiambro, Dulcinea. Is this their doing? Have they tortured you so? Yes, a throne most fitting for such a pathetic lord, wouldn't you say? Sancho, I thought my heart would well with joy and happiness upon laying my eyes upon you again. Ah, the voice, not the voice. I got it. Yippee! Yet, there is only sorrow. He fantasized about revenge, but then he had character development before he could do it. No, exactly. Thanks. Shinamo was addicted to glazing the voice acting. It's too good. Yeah, I guess she said all their names just now. So I feel like it's kind of a small detail. There's a lot going on where it's like I get not remembering their names. Also, I guess like if you wanted revenge on anyone, it was probably like Hindley and Linton, and it's like okay, they kind of you get there and you're like, wait, these guys are already suffering enough. It's okay. Sorrow? Roland the Great Knight. Hi, Roland. Welcome. Angela turned you into a seal. No! I thought at least you would have explored the world outside in my stead, experiencing adventures even more wonderful than the ones I've heard. But this poor soul I see before me is no different from me, nor my family. Just a blood-starved, red-eyed victim of this sickness. I'm so interested by the whole sickness portion of it. But, like, he chooses to turn people into his kindred. Like, he could just not... I mean, I guess if you're drinking someone's blood, they become a blood bag. Yeah, turning someone into a kindred, isn't that by choice? And it's like, if it's a disease, why are you spreading it like that, bro? Why are you... Bro's addicted to spreading his disease. I think everyone wants fish. Wait, true? Fishy, you're at your 5th MD now? Oh my... the MD minds are calling. The space we're in, it's changing. His emotions must be affecting the golden bow. Inside the body of that pallid whale we encountered at the Great Lake was a golden bow, wasn't it? Yeah, burrowed deep in its heart. A form of existence similar to parasitism. So, what now? Executive Manager, while that man with a golden bow in his torso may have once been a powerful being in the past, he seems to have been severely weakened due to an unknown reason. Just say the word and I will... You might do one last MD. I do need to do another MD to get that currency so I can get my Hongler. I do not think you just can't make kindreds. You will eventually. Okay. I guess, okay, yeah, it's like, I don't know if they've expanded on it, but I'm like, couldn't he just not make kindreds? But maybe he has to. Maybe he does. You wish you had a Limbus pass? How far in the battle pass have you gotten, Spagoob? Oh, they're people that failed to become kindreds. Got it. Livings after leaving their family crave to create their own? Okay. Picatular people who failed to distort? That crazy skill issue, actually. Foolishness. He's not the problem here. It's her. She smells different. I love you and your little quirks, Ryoshu. Ryoshu pointed her finger toward Don Quixote. Give me a heads up if you're going to ask us to fight her, Clock. I'd like a chance to burn a last cig before I go. I'm going to try talking to her first. I'll go with you, Dante. Guys, this way. I slowly approach Don Quixote, who regards me with her dark eyes, her usual twinkling seeming like a distant memory. Back off. You're 9 to 10 levels away from the end? I mean, it wouldn't be horrible to get the Limbus pass. I have it, and I am glad I got it. The resources are definitely worth it. You become a Picatula when you are absorbed with your own emotions. When you are so absorbed in it to fail to hear the beautiful voice. Ah. Ryoshi, stop smelling people, it's weird. No, it's normal, it's normal. It's normal. It might be one of the more normal quirks she has, though. I don't know, though. We'll have to list out her quirks from most normal to least normal. Being too angry to talk with a person that people distort turns you into a wrath Picatula. Ah, interesting. When you're deaf, so you just don't hear Carmen, so you can't distort. You have brought me a second kindred here with an explicit purpose, so that I may punish the blood fiends who have committed such a sin against my father, so that I may end his suffocating, meaningless existence. But we had no idea. It wasn't our intention to... Yes, that was precisely our intention. Faust takes a step forward. Let's go, Faust. Only I and Dante, who remained conscious during the events of the warp train, were aware of this. Hey, don't bring my name into this. The Ryoshu that smells. She kind of just like me. Ryoshu with that bloodhound nose. Okay, I don't smell people, but I feel like when I'm out with people, I'm like the designated sniffer. Like, I have a fairly sensitive nose. Where it's like, if like when me and my friends were at a con, there's one room that apparently had a water leak, and like we didn't want to go in that room because it was gonna be like kind of like stinky or whatever. Bro, I was going from room to room sniffing the air, and I mean I honestly did instantly smell the one with the water leak. I was like, bro, we cannot go in there. I was like, that room is stinky. The simaema that smells exactly. Punishing Bird, LobCorp reference? I'm really excited to play that game eventually. Like, what did you say? What? This omission could not be helped. Faust is forbidden from being the first to share a sinner's past. Oh, interesting. SPR. Speak. Yeah, that's all. But it wasn't just for Don Quixote. She hid Gregor's past, Sinclair's past. She didn't talk about either of them until they were ready to talk about it themselves. Or were made to. Well, I guess she can't. I guess she's not allowed then, okay? The simaema that smells bagels help. Me when there are no bagels to smell? No, there's no bagels to smell. Okay. I believe it is a false equivalency to compare this to those cases, when it is evident that this was a case of subterfuge. She was an enemy in our midst, which makes your comparison moot. She, girly. Bloody hell. Can't you see? Your reaction is exactly why they didn't tell us. You tell her, Heath. Mr. Cliff. There are no Mirror World Simaema be like, I love toast. You downloaded Library of Arena today? You'll 100% it, so your nature as an exposition. Let's go. I'm excited to play it eventually one day. Messy. It's because we all care so much about each other. Please, stop this. I fear that it may become rather untoward should we continue to spiral. Yeah, Honlu's little sisters, you're watching us, guys. Don Quixote watched our bickering wordlessly. Yeah, Heath has had, like, not as much screen time as I thought he would have post his Canto. But when he shows up, I'm like, yay! I'm, like, not mad about it or anything. I'm just, like, I feel like other people have had a bit more screen time in the Canto after theirs, but maybe I'm remembering wrong. Yogurt toast. I wonder what the other series might look like when destroying. Me too. I feel like Gregor would turn into a roach of some sort. That'd be epic. Suddenly, one day, until the squabble among the sinners began to subside. The entire time they bickered, I racked my brain trying to come up with something, but I just hoped you'd understand and come back to our side, to be one of us again. All I managed to express was this pathetic, naive hope I had been stewing in the back of my mind. To be one of you. But you do not know of our eons of suffering. You do not know of our battles, our struggles, our agonies, our victories. I don't suppose you ever will. I'm a vampire. I'll drink your blood. I will slowly look into each and every one of those torturous moments and rekindle my buried memories. And with every memory, it'll all rise to the surface once again. The wrath, the hatred, the loathing. Thus, I can no longer be one of you again. Oh no! My YouTube is showing an error again! Don't say it! YouTube, please, please, please! He's self-reflecting manga, not fanfiction. It was confirmed to be a glass sword. Yo, what's up? Am I late? Hi, Fire Kitty. Welcome to the stream. I don't think it's a Russian accent. Hopefully it isn't. No. the stream. Okay. What should I do here? The error message is back, so I'm scared. Oh my gosh. Hello? Hello? Wait, am I crazy? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Hi. This is so... It's working now? Okay. What? Okay. It seems. Okay. The last time it didn't let me just resume the stream, but this time when I clicked on start streaming, it said resume inter... Ah, no! 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 It gave me the thing again. Okay, okay.